taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, we got two more things. We got the JoJo the recap, JoJo transition into the JoJo Diaz and Gesta recap. Because, like I said, I mean, as you mentioned before, like we did come off of a fairly decent weekend of boxing. With Golden Boy surprisingly delivering, like I said, I shouldn't say surprisingly because for the most part they do deliver regardless of who's on it or whatever. But they did deliver at least at the main event with JoJo Diaz and Mercito Gesta. I think most of it, with the exception of King P, who was negative, who didn't really like the fight, thought it would be boring,
Yeah, and King P was on one on that. He's like, you know what? These sloppy fucks. Nah, I don't want it.
But no, it was for the 10 rounds. It was a pretty damn good fight. We had JoJo.
As both of them looked in a while, actually.
Yeah, JoJo with the cleaner punching, and Gesta with the high output, just trying to make sure to win those rounds, and they made for a really good fight. Although it looked like at times that JoJo actually was hurting Gesta, because to me, I thought JoJo hurt Gesta plenty of times.
Like at least 3 times
in spurts. Right. Like he looked
in
better.
It's little spots.
He looked better a few times, a few moments, but Gesta was more consistent throughout the fight.
Yeah, Gesta was just consistent, and then after, but like I said, JoJo fought him, like everyone, like he does with everyone, fought him with the exception of Zepeda, of course. Zepeda, he didn't fight hard. Like Zepeda put his foot in his ass, but JoJo fought Gesta like hard, like to the point where honestly, I either saw a draw or a slight win for JoJo Diaz, and when he said split decision, I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, this is gonna be like a damn draw again.
Yeah, JoJo edged it because I think he just hurt. Like he won more rounds, and I think that just came off the cleaner punching, and I feel like his punches did more visible damage. Like he was making dude back up, and he was just rocking him.
I feel like a few more times maybe, but I feel like he had 4 or 5 times where he kind of looked impressive. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, with JoJo, the funny thing too is like you look at JoJo now, and we've said this before. You look like this guy wasn't no damn Olympian. Like JoJo has really changed during his career, like from what he was before. Like JoJo used to be a little bit more slicker, but then of course, this fight happened because this was the main event because Zurdo and Rosado got canceled because Zurdo was 8 pounds over the contracted weight, which is like
trash.
Yeah, and we didn't like that fight in the first place. So
it's like, nigga, did you train? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry for the interruption, Pat, but yeah, that was just disgraceful, just disgusting. Just
the Boston gods made the decision.
Yeah, and it was a hard decision because it's like Rosado didn't deserve to get because we all saw that it was gonna get uglier than a Master P sneaker. So it was like, so it was
tired of seeing Rosado get fucked over by the sport too. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, like nah, we didn't need to see that. And yeah, Oscar, fuck you for that horrible matchup. Like, and you got the nerve to be getting that damn Zurdo throwing the ball under the bus too. Like the nerve of this motherfucker. Like,
right. And then,
like, nigga, you made the fight.
But then the fun thing is too with Diaz and Gesta, it's like JoJo blew weight by like 3 pounds or whatever. So it was like 3 pounds where they renegotiated. So basically it was like a 140 fight, and then JoJo weighted his career heaviest. But surprisingly, JoJo didn't move all that bad. But you can tell you can tell it's like a deterioration of how he used to fight. Like JoJo used to be a lot slicker in his punching, like slicker in how he moved his head. Like, dude, him
and Canelo changed their whole style at the same time, gradually.
No, JoJo's
more head movement, more footwork. Now they just come forward, stalking, combination counters, earmuff guard.
Yeah, because JoJo realized that JoJo has an actual chin. That's the thing. So he's like, okay, I'm going to do that, and then
he's a really good chin. He's a really good chin.
But yeah, he gave Gesta a really good fight and a hard fight at that too. So I can't even I can't blame him. But like now was it 3 losses in a row for him?
His last fight on Golden Boy. It was his last fight too.
No, shit, his last fight on Golden
He
Boy.
needed that win. And fucking Hester was getting. His defense was trash that night too.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Hester was. Yeah, and they were low key trying to say that trying to bring up the old Manny Pacquiao comparisons. Like, no, Hester was never on that level. Never on that level.
I'll say this as a half Filipino. He did better than fucking Mercito looked the past couple fights. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I mean it's not that hard. Mercito.
I wasn't that hard, but damn, y'all really hate Mercito because I thought Mercito looked good against Figueroa.
I don't hate Mercito. The Pilot doesn't. That's his country. That's his like kin.
I can imagine like going on like Florida niggas, like how this nigga be going on Filipinos. Like even I be saying like what's that nigga Cloud at that allegedly got a gift against? You know who I'm talking about, Pat. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying this nigga Pilot just be like, nah, like fuck that. I mean, shit. I can see what you're saying though, but damn.
Well, the thing with Diaz, I think against Zepeda, he was 138ish, and I think his fight even before that, like he's obviously undisciplined to make 130. He's too chubby for that, but he don't even care about making the weight limit at 135. It's like, and then I saw him begging for. He got cut from, well, not cut from Golden Boy, but his last fight, and he's like, he was begging at the end of the interview for like a Pitbull fight. Like, hey, Pitbull, please fight me.
Yeah.
He's in the mud. He's in the mud, as he should be. Sorry, as he should be.
I mean, we kind of want Pitbull to fight somebody good though.
Yeah, I would trash Pitbull for fighting JoJo Diaz coming off 3 straight losses. Like, nah, that's not like, that's not.
That would still be his best opponent for Six Tank.
And that's also true.
So it's like, damn, like, but you know what? Y'all niggas, well, not Pat, but a lot of motherfuckers was doing that with the Derevyanchenko and the Mall fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
But who cares that he was in like 3 fucking life or death fights with niggas and dropped each time? No. He's getting a Charlo fight now, nigga. Like, yeah. Stop.
Yeah, so Hester, it's good because at least Hester will probably get a payday. I mean, hopefully, maybe he might get that Ryan Garcia payday in the very near future. But yeah,
he mentions Zepeda.
Williams Zepeda, and truthfully, that's a good fight too.
I do feel like these guys. I thought JoJo eventually, but maybe it'll be him. Will end up facing Floyd Schofield, next year, probably.
Yeah, because I know Oscar's trying to get that young man up to.
Yeah, he mentioned his name too.
Yeah, he sure did. I
don't know if he's ready, but I mean.
But Hester, I mean, like I said, Hester, if he faces Zepeda, then yeah, he might want to start moving his head, not want to take shots from Zepeda like that. Yeah.
The niggas getting hit with like 4 jabs in a row. Like,
but I mean, be honest, Zepeda hasn't looked good. I mean, the Diaz fight, he was amazing. That's the best I've ever seen him look. But besides that, he's been kind of looking,
But this is boxing. We only rate the last performance you had. Like,
yeah.
So remember, going by that, Zepeda looks awesome.
Yeah.
So hey, fuck it.
But like I said though, Hester, but at least we saw like good sportsmanship. So salute Hester and JoJo Diaz for at least saving the Golden Boy card, which the undercard fights were really good too. But at least to make sure that give at least people reason, the ones who didn't ask for the refund, because Golden Boy was really like, yeah, if you want a refund, yeah, we'll give it to you. But like for the fans that that actually bought the ticket and then asked for a refund, they at least put on a very palatable card, an entertaining card to boot.
Yeah, because I was entertained, and it was one of those weekends. Ain't like shit was popping. Like any movie came out, and nothing really.
Well, except for Shazam 2, I didn't even see Shazam 2 yet.
Oh wow! Yeah, wow, damn.
No,
okay,
I watched the Pro Box card. It was pretty good, but I got a lot of TV shows to watch, man. A lot of catching up to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Pro Box did have a good card.
Big Baby and Joe, the other Big Baby. And
my boy Glanton lost. My boy Glanton, he lost fair this time. Light robbed him, who's fighting Okoli next Saturday. But Yeah, Glenn.
Pro Box. If they keep their nose clean, they might actually start. The zone might want to be careful because Pro Box has actually low key been putting on some really good fights.
Really good cards.
They operate in that.
Yeah, give it some time. Pro Box might actually take over from the zone if they're not careful.
They operate in that Ring City space, yo. I don't think it's gonna happen yet.
Yeah, no, Ring City was pretty fucking dope. That was
Ring City was dope too, but yeah.
But see what they have, like it's a tie so far. Like Ring City has the production values, like the platform, but Pro Box gave you more fights more often.
Right.
And Pro Box is actually like I know Glanton lost twice in a row, but him and the other dude that lost were like getting pushed as a face, so like they have guys that they have guys on that platform that I'm seeing level up, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly, and you've seen it often, which is what you need to hype up boxing.
And Chris Algieri is a good commentator. They just signed Chris Algieri. Fuck Paulie, but he's a good commentator. Fuck Paulie though.
Yeah, Chris is a good commentary. Yeah, that's a good signing.
Yeah, they have ex-boxers doing commentary, and they're all competent. So I can't hate it all that much. So like the commentary is, so like I said, Pro Box definitely has the potential, But until then, like I said, the zone, at least with the American content, Golden Boy fulfills that quota. So yeah, salute to Hesta.
Barely.
Barely.